It is a Jewish custom that from the first Shabbat after Pesach, we begin to study a special tractate of the Mishnah. It's called Chapters of Our Fathers. Some people call it Ethics of Our Fathers. It has 6 chapters. There are 6 weeks between Passover and the next biblical holiday, Shavuot, and we study each of those Shabbatot. Each Shabbat is 1 chapter. So last Shabbos we began and we studied the first chapter of Ethics of Our Fathers. Shabbat afternoon, after the afternoon service, after Mincha. This Shabbat we're going to study in synagogue after Mincha the 2nd chapter. The 2nd chapter of Ethics of Our Fathers, and the 15th Mishnah, there is a saying, and also the 16th Mishnah. We have 2 Mishnayos there, 2 paragraphs that are authored by Rabbi Tarfon. Right here, we are in the Upper Galilee, a few minutes drive from Tzfat. We're on an amazing, beautiful mountaintop, and that mountaintop is also the Tziun of Rabbi Tarfon. One of the authors of the Mishnah lived in the end days of the Second Temple, which is just about 1800 years ago or so. So this is pretty old. And Rabbi Tarfon authored, I'm just going to share with you quickly the Mishnah, and you could go into commentaries and find out what exactly it means. But this is what he says. And somebody actually wrote it on the wall here. Rabbi Tarfon Omer, Ayom Katzar ve'amelacha meruba. The day is short and the work is great. Ve'apoalim atzelim, and the workers are lazy. U'ba'al habayit, no, ve'apoalim atzelim, the workers are lazy. Ve'asachar harbe, and the reward is great. U'ba'al habayit duchek, and the master is insisting. The master is pushing. I'll say it one more time. The day is short, the work is great, the workers are lazy, the reward is great, and the balabait, the master, is insisting. Now if you didn't guess it by now, what he's talking about is about our life in this world. The day is short, the work is great. Our life is short, we don't have so much time. By the time we figure out what it's about, we realize how much time we have. It's not so much. Ayom katzar, ayom is the span of our life. Ve'amelacha meruba, and what we have to do, the work, is great. But guess what? Apoalim atzelim, the workers are lazy. We don't want to do it. We're lazy, we just want to have fun. But asachar merube, the reward is great if we do what we're supposed to do. And Hashem, the master of the world, is insisting and is pushing. This is the Mishnah of Rabbi Tarfon. Then there is another Mishnah. I'm not going to read it right now. The next one, 16th. But I just want to ask you a question, and you could do your homework on Shabbos. What is Rabbi Tarfon? The Mishnah is not a collection of poetic sayings. The Mishnah is not a collection of some nice statements. Rabbi Tarfon is a teacher, and he's teaching us something we didn't know before. No, we know that the day is short and the work is great. Don't we know it? He must be telling us something that we may have not figured out without his statement. What is it? If it's hard for you to figure it out, go to the Mishnah commentaries. Go to Bartenura. Go to the Maharal of Prague. Go to Abarbanel. Of course, go to the Rebbe. Our Rebbe, the Lubavitcher Rebbe, for sure is asking the question I'm asking. In fact, this is who I learned to ask this question for. And figure out his answer. And if you don't, or if you'd like to hear it from me, check out the next video. Good Shabbos.